Today I'm giving you a Subnautica tutorial of how to build base building techniques I use. Because I'm sure some of you have seen my bases for all the tutorials I've made, and it looks very, let's say, interesting. Um, this is my strategy. This is for a comment I got in one of my recent videos of how to build a habitat builder right here. So yeah. So when I started building my base, I built obviously somewhere near the life pod or the safe showers. Really, I built it right at the edge of this kelp forest. As you can see, I had to do some deforestation in the area. So, yeah, I had to do that. But it's so I could make room for my awesome base. So when I started out, I built a foundation here, and then I made this like little four-way connectors here, and then I also made a scanner room down here. It's really useful for early game. I also built like a storage area over here, and if we actually go, and we actually have a little farm in here, and I'm telling you, farms are the most useful things in the game, like ever. Cause let's say I deforest too much of this kelp, every single kelp forest, and I can't get any more creepvine clusters. That's why I farm creepvine. And you know how blood kelp is in those really far away trenches? That's really scary. Well, I can get that nice blood oil from here, and deep shrooms. And I also got some master shrooms and some gel sacks in case I deforest those too. Um, I don't know why this is here. I think this is just an extra farming plot I was going to use eventually. But yeah, if we actually go inside my base, I could give you a full tour. I always label all my bases to what their base meters at. I put a radio, medkit fabricator. Gotta get those medkits. This is my storage area I was talking about, and a trash can at the end of it. Fabricator, more general storage. Then we got a scanner room, which I filled most of it with scanner speed and scanner range, just so I could get more of that range. And there's tons of stuff I could get, like limestone chunks, in case they want like I don't know stuff. And something really useful to get is actually the scanner room HUD chip, which you can make here in the here, and it's actually really useful because it like you can see it on your map here, and now I can actually see it there on my own screen, which I thought was really cool. So yeah, that's it. Now let's go to the second floor. Once you build a bigger and bigger bases, you're gonna need a lot of these reinforcement holes. I also built one of these because you know it's a cheap version of them, and this is where I keep all my bioreactors. I fuel them all with bulbo tree samples, which I farm here in this little farming area. I also put a recommendation for you guys. I always put like hatches on the upper sides. So like, let's say, I don't know, I need to like get into my base fast, but I'm on this side of the base. I could just go through this hatch. Um, and I also put all my bioreactors. I actually have a nuclear reactor back here, which generates like most of the power for my base. And yeah, I can actually get a bulbo tree sample here right now. Um, I also have a little aquarium. It's not an alien containment, but it's like a. I also have charging stuff like here. Like I always build this stuff once I unlock more stuff. Like I build on. Like it's kind of an example. I start getting more advanced the more stuff I unlock, which is kind of obvious here. Um, if you go down here, this is my. I have like a decorated room where I store all my posters. I have my little plushies. I have a desk, which is kind of nice with a built-in window. Um, I also have a modification station. I always put and a vending machine. I always like to make a little area where I can just hang out. And I also build. Another tip is that you might notice there's a fabricator here and a fabricator on the bottom of my base. That's because like let's say I'm up here, I need to craft something. I don't want to go all the way to the bottom of my base, so I just built a fabricator here. Saves a lot of time. And here, I also built this area, like it's my bedroom kind of thing. This is my salt storage, as you can see. This is my water filtration machine. It's very useful. Um, tip, it's actually really hard to keep up the energy if you only have bioreactors. I recommend you build a nuclear reactor first. I had to learn that the hard way. And I did this, so I built my area all the way up to surface level, which I want to do, which is pretty cool. And it's so I can actually get a better solar power area and a better farming area, because look, I have solar panels up there. And it just generates better power for my base the closer to the sun you are. Um, salt. So yeah, I also have my moon pool here, at the edge of my base, with my modification station. And what? The submobile? I wonder what that means. And as I also have my alien containment here. I always fill it up with little decorations. Um, Tip for alien containment, I would throw away anything that's friendly, because like I only keep the dangerous stuff in here so I can scan them safely, because you're mine now. And yeah, these also make great bioreactor fuel. I could give you an example to little friendly guys. If you're too friendly in my base, you get put to the bioreactor. He was in here. He was in here. He was in here. There was a, what was it called again? It was one of those ray things. But yeah, another strategy I do is that I build these mini bases along every meter point. So as you can see here on my beacons, I have this is my 17-meter base. Over there, it's kind of hard to see. I have a 105-meter base. And down here, I have an 811-meter base in the Lost River, which I always put charging docks there, which makes it like really useful. Let's say your vehicle's like, oh no, I'm in the Lost River and my vehicle's at like 10%. You can just charge it in there. I also use like thermal vents charging stations for that. But yeah, I don't have this in my base, but another tip for alien containment is that you could stack the alien containment on top of each other, which I found was pretty cool, and make a bigger alien containment. Um, so yeah, all the posters, did I cover everything? I think I did. Okay, yeah, that is my full guide to like, my guide, I guess, to making a base. So yeah, thank you for watching to the very end of the video. Oh, I also like having Medikit fabricators, all the necessities in here. Thank you for watching to the very end of the video. Make sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell to know when my videos are made. Bye!